Hello friends, myself Arjun P. Nakate, Assistant Professor of Engineering Chemistry, Basic Sciences and Humanities Department, Marathwada Institute of Technology, Aurangabad. We have started our unit number 3, Metallurgy. So in this lecture, we are going to learn about the concentration of ores. So in last lecture, we have seen about the introduction of metallurgy, then occurrence of metals. So metal occur in nature in two forms, free state and combined state. Then we have learned about the metallurgical terms. There are three different metallurgical terms: mineral, ore and gangue. Then we have seen about the types of ores. So there are different types of ores like sulfide ore, oxide ore, nitrate ore, halide ore, silicate ore, phosphate ore, etc. So in this lecture we are going to see about the what is the concentration of ores. The ore is generally associated with useless rocky impurities like clay, sand, mud, etc. called as gangue or matrix. The concentration of ore means the removal of gangue from the powdered ore. So the useless rocky impurities like clay, mud, sand, etc. are associated with this metal ore, and these impurities called as gangue or matrix. And this process of removing this gangue from powdered ore is called as the concentration of ores. मेटल ओर के साथ जो भी इम्प्योरिटीज होते हैं तो वो इम्प्योरिटीज को गैंजू कहा जाता है और वो गैंजू को मेटल ओर से अलग करने के प्रोसेस को कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ ओर कहा जाता है. Thus, the percentage of the metal in the concentrated ore is higher than the original ore. So, the concentration means to increase the percentage of metal in ore due to the removal of gangue from powdered ore. The concentration of ore is most important part of process of metallurgy because in this process it removes the useless impurities from the metal ore. The concentration of ores can be brought about in the following ways depending upon the type of ore. Types of concentration of ores: physical method and second is the chemical method. So there are two different methods to remove gangue from powdered ore. First is the physical method and second is the chemical method. So these two methods are used depending upon the type of ore. Next we are going to see about the concentration of ore by physical methods. So there are different physical methods are to use for the removing gangue from powdered ore like crushing and sizing, froth flotation method, magnetic separation method, gravity separation method, etc. Now we are going to see one by one. First is the crushing and sizing of ores. Crushing: sometimes the ore obtained from the mines is in the form of large size blocks or lumps. These lumps are unsuitable for further treatment. So, ore available in nature in large size blocks and lumps like this. This is the image of large size blocks or lumps of metal ore, and we cannot remove gangue directly from these large blocks or lumps of ores. Hence, it is necessary to break these lumps or blocks into small pieces. These blocks or lumps are broken to small pieces with the help of heavy duty metal crushers or grinders or cone crushers. So, for further process, firstly we convert these large lumps into small pieces, and for the conversion of these blocks into small pieces we have to use heavy duty metal crushers or grinders. See, This is the figure of metal crusher which converts ore blocks into small pieces like these two images. So these are the small pieces obtained after the crushing process of large blocks of ores. तो ये मेटल क्रशर है, तो इसे हम लार्ज साइज ब्लॉक्स ओर्स को स्मॉल पीसेस में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए यूज करते हैं. सो these are the small pieces after the crushing of the large blocks of ores. Crushing is a dry process. The small pieces of ores are then converted into fine powder in a ball or stamping mill. So, when blocks are converted into small pieces, then these small pieces again convert to fine powder formed by using ball mill or stamping mill. See, these are the two images of ball mill used for the conversion of small pieces to fine powder. The process of mining of ores is known as pulverization, and this whole process of conversion of blocks of ores into fine powder is known as pulverization. Next process after crushing, we are going to see about the sizing. In general terms, sizing means separation of ore particles according to their sizes. So in this process, we have to separate ore particles in different sizes, and number of different sizes are used for this process. The simplest sizing process is passing the ore particles through a number of screens. So see, in this figure, number of screens are fitted for the separation of different sizes of ores. The screen equipment consists of different types of sieves and screens like wire screens, radial sieves, wire mesh screen, banana screen, etc. So these are the images of different types of sieves and screens used for the separation of ore particles in different sizes. See, this is the wire screen, this is the radial sieves, and this is the banana screen. So all these are used for the separation of ore particles in different sizes. Next physical concentration of ores method is the froth flotation method. Actually, crushing and sizing does not remove the ganju materials from the ore, but it simply converts the large size blocks into fine powder. So we can say that this physical concentration ores, the froth flotation method is the first method. Froth flotation method is effective for concentration of sulfide ores such as galena. The chemical formula of galena is PbS, zinc blende, ZnS, copper pyrite, CuFeS2. So this method is useful for the concentration of sulfide ore. The process of removing ganju from sulfide ore is done by this froth flotation method, and these galena, zinc blende and copper pyrites are the examples of sulfide ores. This method is least effective for oxide, silicate and carbonate ores. So froth flotation method is not useful for other ores like oxide ore, silicate ore and carbonate ores. So this process is based on the fact that sulfide ore particles are moistened by oil, while those of oxide and ganju particles are moistened by water. This means sulfide ore particles are generally weighted by oil and ganju particles by water. Actually, this is the principle of this method, that sulfide ore particles are moistened or weighted by oil, and oxide and ganju particles are moistened or by weighted by water molecules. So this Froth flotation method used for sulfide ores such as copper, zinc, ferrous and lead. So these are the example: copper glans, zinc blende, iron pyrites and galena. These all are the sulfide ores. The sulfide ore is weighted by oil and moves upward in form of froth. So in this method, froth or foam is formed on the surface of water and sulfide ore particles stick to that froth or foam and remaining Ganju particles left in the water. So why does sulfur particles are weighted by oil and not by water? तो ऐसा क्यों होता है कि सल्फर पार्टिकल्स वाटर में नहीं बल्कि फ्रोथ को स्टिक होते हैं? Because the answer is that the sulfur has large size, thus poor hydration. सल्फर की साइज लार्ज होती है as compared to hydrogen and oxygen in the water. So this sulfur is not hydrated by this water and it sticks to the froth. So Ganju particles are weighted by water and settle down at bottom. तो यहाँ पर इस इमेज में हम देख सकते हैं गैंजू पार्टिकल जो है तो ये बॉटम को सेटल हुए है और सल्फाइड ओर पार्टिकल जो है इस फ्रोथ को स्टिक हुए है. दिस इज द फ्रोथ बबल्स कैरिंग सल्फाइड ओर पार्टिकल्स. दिस इज द फ्रोथ and it carries the sulfide ore particles and Ganju particles left in the water at its bottom. So we are going to see the detailed process. The powdered ore is mixed with water and little pine oil. Pine oil is a foaming agent and the whole mixture is then stirred vigorously by blowing compressed air. So this is the figure of froth flotation method. So there is one container. So this container is filled with water. So one pipe is inserted in it for the compressed air. And this is the mixture of water, powdered ore and pine oil in this container. And this whole mixture is stirred by blowing the compressed air, and due to this compressed airs, bubbles are created in this mixture. The high pressure air stream is blown to agitate the mixture of ore, oil and water. So due to this compressed air, whole mixture of this powdered ore, water and oil is agitated and form a froth on the surface of this water. The oil forms froth or foam with air. The ore particles stick to the froth which rises to the surface. So due to this pine oil, froth formation takes place on the surface of water and sulfide ore particles stick to this froth but do not hydrated by water because of large size of sulfur atom as compared to oxygen. The rocky and earthy impurities left in water. So oxide ore and other earthy impurities like clay sand, they are hydrated by water and they deposit to its bottom of this container. तो यहाँ पर हम पूरा डिटेल प्रोसेस इस फिगर में भी देख सकते हैं कि एक कंटेनर में मिक्सचर लिया है पाउडर्ड ओर का, वाटर एंड पाइन ऑयल का, फिर इसमें से कंप्रेस्ड एयर पास किया है और कंप्रेस एयर की वजह से यहाँ पर फ्रोथ फॉर्म हुआ है और दिस फ्रोथ बबल्स कैरिंग सल्फाइड ओर पार्टिकल्स, और जो भी ओर पार्टिकल्स है वो इस फ्रोथ को स्टिक होते हैं और जो गैंजू मटेरियल्स है ये इस कंटेनर के बॉटम पे डिपॉजिट होते हैं. A suitable froth forming agent can be added to the mixture which accelerates the froth formation. फ्रोथ फॉर्मेशन होने के लिए हमें एक फ्रोथ फॉर्मिंग एजेंट ऐड करना होता है जिसकी वजह से फ्रोथ फॉर्मेशन इंक्रीज होता है। कॉमन फ्रोथ फॉर्मिंग एजेंट इज K2COS2 पोटेशियम डाइथायोकार्बोनेट। तो इस पोटेशियम डाइथायोकार्बोनेट के वजह से ये फ्रोथ फॉर्मेशन का रेट इंक्रीज होता है। Depressant NaCN sodium cyanide is also added to the mixture to decrease the association of Ganju particles with froth। तो इसमें हमें और एक केमिकल ऐड करना होता है जो कि सोडियम साइनाइड, और ये एक डिप्रेसेंट है, और ये डिप्रेसेंट सोडियम साइनाइड गैंजू पार्टिकल्स को फ्रोथ के साथ स्टिक नहीं होने देता। It means it decreases the association of Ganju particles with froth. The Ganju particles remain in water of sink at bottom from where Ganju and water can be drawn off। तो ये Ganju particles water के bottom में डिपॉजिट होते हैं जहां से हम उसे निकाल सकते हैं। The froth is skimmed off, collected and allowed to subside to get concentrated ore। Then froth containing sulfide ore particles is collected separately, and this collected froth contains the concentrated of sulfide ore। This froth is broken by acid and separate out ore particles from it। तो ये जो फ्रोथ और फोम हमने सेपरेटली कलेक्ट किया है, तो उसे एसिड डाल के ब्रेक करना पड़ता है, तो उससे हम सेपरेट concentrated sulfide ore particles अलग कर सकते हैं। Once the froth is completely broken, ore particles can be filtered out using suitable filters। और लास्ट में जब पूरा फ्रोथ ब्रेक होता है तब हमें अलग अलग फिल्टर यूज करके उसे फिल्टर कर सकते हैं। So this is about the froth flotation method। Thank you।